Hello. Oop. I got the other camera to work today in case we're able to spend some time cross-stitching. Ah! Fixed it. Okay, I didn't post that I was live because I was messaging my doctor. And of course, for whatever reason, I couldn't log in on my computer to the patient portal. I had to do it through my phone, so I had to use my little keyboard thing. Never a dull moment. Okay. Discord announcement posted. Hi Nat, hello Allison, hello Sharon. I am not feeling 100% today, so we're gonna see how everything goes. I think yesterday was just, well, I know yesterday used a lot of pace points and energy, so I'm not 100% surprised that I'm like tired, a little headachy, etc. today. So I have still less than like a dozen hives, so I'm taking that as a win. But I'm about to be out of the, what do you call it, medication that I'm just freaking tired of this. I'm ready to be done. I'm done. I would like to tap out. I would like a break now. Please, thank you. Okay. Hi, Pippin. If you come in here, there's a camera. I could show everyone how cute you are. I mean, I could show everyone how cute you are in the hall, too. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Ma'am? Don't mind my house. I actually live here, you know? Some people have immaculate homes that are ready for photos whenever. I have a neurospicy brain that is lucky that it functions. So, you know. So I watched that video that James sent me with, like, ideas on the braid with Rumi. So oh, would you look at the time? It's already o'clock. So the person had mentioned that in the movie, and this I noticed again when I watched it. I rewatched it again this morning while I was re-straightening her hair a little bit, because there was a lot of like little curly, crimpy bits, and I wanted to just try and, you know, get rid of them. So, I was watching and looking at her hair. I'm like, it's definitely a braid. Artie, I have this hand free for you. Leave the mouse hand alone. No, ma'am. You know what? face this way. I can't handle you attacking my hand that I'm trying to use on a mouse. It's just, it's too much, ma'am. It's too much. Thanking you. Anyway. I'm just a little sharp fused today. Anyway. Looking at her hair, I was like, it's definitely a regular braid. There are times when you see it from, like, behind, like, the underside. I don't know how else to describe it. This bit. Where I could see that it looks a little bit like that. I forget what, is it a box braid? Is that what it's called? The one with all the little hair ties? But then when you look at her, like, from the back, it's definitely just a regular braid. So the person that was doing, here we go. Here's a good, look at this. Like that's a regular braid. But the person was saying that trying to get the volume, like this person had crazy long hair, like down past their butt, okay? But trying to do a regular braid and get the volume that an animation character has is almost impossible. So that's why a lot of the wigs...
I'm an arts and crafts master.
Kawaii.
Why did I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh.
Chaos awoke.
Thank you for the 57 months. Let me know what color you would like for your paper star. Also, ignore, like, all the other crap that, like, you see over here, because some things are, like, fan-made and not actually things that happen in the movie. Some things are AI generated, and that makes me a little crazy. But anyway, she was saying that you can't get the volume with human hair unless you have extensions or really, really thick hair. With, like, just a regular braid. So she was saying that's why a lot of, like, the wigs that people are styling or are using have the box braid, because if you do that, you're able to, like, pull the sections a little bit and make it fuller. I can absolutely do pink for you. So I mean, this is a lot of yarn, so I don't know if it'll be too much or too little to do a regular braid. Yeah, the bubble braid. But I'm like, should we try doing, like, a regular... Oh, Artie, you're such a good help. Should we try a regular braid first? That's kind of where... Try regular braid. Yeah. Because, like, again, I was mostly just, like, straightening hair while I was watching. And every time that, like, you could see her hair, like, close up, I was like, wait, hold on. Like, I'd stop what I was doing, and I'm like, okay. Hi. Yeah, I don't think it'll ruin the yarn. It might tangle a little bit. I mean, worst case, if I have to, like, redo a couple of strands, I have to redo a couple of strands. Like, it's not the end of the world. Hi, are you gonna bless this paper star? Oh, headbutts for it. Wow. Also, Pinterest just crashed, which is really unfortunate because I've been using... Hi. I've been using it for... Oh, hold on. It might be back. Okay. Like, I've been using it for inspiration this whole time with... It's just an easy way to keep track of everything instead of having to, like, make or like take a million screenshots. Hi. I know, you're such a good helper. Can I put this star on your head? Oh. Okay. Thank you. Thank you again for the resub. Your star is now in the jar. Okay. One other thing I was like, it'd be really neat to 3D print, like the weapons that they use. Is something touching my keyboard? Because like things keep clicking and I'm not clicking anything. I don't know. Let me see your ear. Thanks. I'm definitely not going to attempt to braid anything while you're sitting here though, because you would not be helpful. I also noticed, and I saw someone had pointed this out, the outfit that the Saja boys are wearing during the idol competition literally has like demon patterns on it, and I'm like, that's so freaking clever. I love it. I love it so much. Already come in the walls with me. For real. You're so much. You just have so much love to give. It's subtle, but it's yeah. It's like deep purple and black, and so like it's really hard to notice unless like the lighting shifts a certain way. Hi. I'm also trying to psych myself up to make this. I don't know. I don't know if anyone else ever gets like real nervous about trying something. Like I've not done something like this. So it's like it's not gonna ruin anything. You know, it shouldn't at least. But you 100%, yeah, I'm just like, I don't wanna... I mean, she's sitting here, so I'm not gonna like kick her off because she's behaving. But there's a part of me that's like, it's okay that you're here today. It's fine that you're here right now. Hi, Kit Kat. Hi, Silly. I have to say, too, rewatching the movie again, the giddiness that I feel when Derpy first appears on screen, and the sweet little baby's just like, I gotta fix the flower pot. I gotta fix it. I'm like, oh my god. Like, that just... Hi, Petrichor. You can undo it and redo it. Yeah, it's more just... I worry about things getting tangled. Can you come sit here? The other thing that I'm debating, and again, this isn't really a spoiler since, like I said, you find this out within the first, like, 15 minutes of the movie, so if any of you are watching, or if you've even, like, looked into the movie, if you've seen, like, the previews, the trailers, this part is already, like, it's not a spoiler, it's something that they talk about. I also was thinking about stitching on her arms her demon pattern. But I was like, would I do it the way it looks in the beginning of the movie or the end of the movie? Because it looks different. But I was like, that could be kind of cool because, like, for a while, that's all that she had. Like, it's not anywhere else that's visible. Like, it's hidden under her sleeve. So it could be, like, a cool little thing that, like, oh, yeah, it's hidden under her sleeves. And, like, if you take off the outfit she's wearing, like, there it is. By the way, here's where we are with the wig. Or with, it's not a wig, with the hair. So I was looking, it's a lot straighter now. It's a lot less crimpy. There's still a little bit, but it's a lot better. Artie, girl, your hair. So one of the things, K-Cat, I think you might have missed this if you weren't here at like the very, very beginning, which is fine. I was just kind of babbling. That video that James sent me about her hair, the content creator was talking about how they do like the bubble braid on a lot of wigs and in people's hair because the volume of her braids in the movie is not something that you can achieve with a traditional braid unless you're adding in extensions. Like you just don't have that much hair in a regular braid. But if you do the bubble one where you can kind of pull it and fluff it, she's just headbutting me as I'm talking. Oh, I love you. That it makes it fuller. And I think that since she has a lot of hair, I was like, I think that maybe we don't need to do it, but I don't know. I also don't know if I should add any kind of... And I think it might be a good idea. Let me scroll back up. Hi, you're such a good help. Oh my god. Hi, sleeping. You're here for braiding. Come on in. And Artie, yeah. I mean, now that you've said that you're here for her, she'll probably leave. Because she's a cat. Right? Cats are gonna cat. I think that this is probably one of like the best angle, like the best pictures to get like both side profile and back profile. But I'm thinking that I might need, like, you know how I added this little bump here in the front to make like the front part stand up a little bit more? Hi, Sam. Part of me is wondering if I should add a little bump here too. Like the same exact kind of style, but just so that the braid, like, it doesn't sink into her head. I don't know if that makes any sense, because, like, you look at the... Like, the way that this... Well, I guess it lies flat against her head, so I guess I don't need... Let's try... We can just try braiding. And we can see if we need to add anything or change the style. Yeah, so that it sits higher. That's all I'm wondering. Rumi is now blessed. She is. I just need you all. Pippin says, I watch the haul. Already stop it. Camera focus. Focus on the cat. On the cat. On the cat! There we go. What? No. She said, the camera says absolutely not. Yeah, Artie was like headbutting my hand while I was holding the camera. She's like, here, Mom, let me help you. Which is a very good lookout. Oh, I don't even know what that is. Alright, I'm gonna make, while Artie's sitting here, I'm gonna crochet a little piece that can go... Hello? Oh, Hunger Games. Yes, Patch, Dad's home. She's literally... I just need you to know this is how she's sitting. As close as she can to the camera. You alright?
Yeah, I just brought the garbage cans around that.
Oh, okay, that's what that sound was. So yeah, if you're wondering what you are looking at here, that is the top of her skull. That is her little orange brain hard at work. James, I have a little bit of a headache, and I don't know if it's just from tension yesterday, high, all this stuff.
Sorry, what were you saying?
I love it when people listen to me the first time.
I tried, I just couldn't hear you.
I said I have a bit of a headache from like, and I don't know if it's like just from yesterday. I don't know if it's because I didn't take meds yesterday. Because I was trying to make this 37.5 last. I don't know what it is.
Probably tension.
I didn't take Tylenol yet because I don't want to. I'm scared of it messing with the hives, like it causing them to go away and then them come back. I don't know. I'm afraid of everything with the hives right now. So, but I think I need to take Tylenol because my head hurts.
I'll grab you some. Just the one, right?
Yeah. And I'm like, I don't know if my head hurts because I'm not getting enough of the Effexor. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, chances are it's just tension, stress. Have you not had water? Have you been having enough water?
I drank a whole one of these yesterday, like more than one, and I've almost finished this entire one already today.
Impressive.
Thank you. I actually, once I finish it, the reason I didn't refill it before stream is because I haven't washed this bottle in like a month.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I need to just put it in the sink and get like a fresh water bottle.
Oh yeah, a little bit of news. Good, well, goodish news. I'm not going to be scheduled for any kind of school until after October.
How's that good news?
Because it's still a few months away.
Yay.
Rude.
I love that you're like, she's going to do it again.
It's like a cat knocking something over and you fix it and then they knock it
Oh my
over
god,
again.
so I watched the movie again this morning.
You did?
While I was straightening, well, okay, bye. It's not in that closet.
Which closet? Oh, it's in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm. I needed to straighten her hair some more because there were still some like crimpy curly bits. So I was like, well, what do I want to do while I do that? And I was like, let me put the movie on so that I can like look at how her hair is styled.
That's awesome.
And then, of course, like I was saying to chat, Derpy with the little flower pot made me happier this time around than any other. Like, it just... He feels so bad. He's like, I'll fix it. I'll fix it.
It's like the opposite of a cat.
Yeah.
Where like a cat wants to knock things over. He knocks something over, wants to put it right.
So, how about indoor?
I know, right? 2 singles at least.
2 RBIs.
Yeah.
Two singles and 2 RBIs. I'm like, hell yeah. Get out of your head, boy.
Yeah, he needed this.
Oh my god. So, chat. James sent me a picture today
Oh.
of a good boy.
Oh yeah. He's 11 too.
His name is Semper. And him's the old man husky.
He was all over me. It's gonna be interesting when I go into the office and say hi to Patch. I think I still have. No, I got most of it all. Oh no, there's.
Even if you got the fur off, you'll still smell
yeah.
like it. So James was then talking about how he was watching the Met game, like I was watching the Met game, and I was like, oh my god, that like Nimmo was hit. One of our players was hit by a pitch, and I was saying that everyone should run the way that this one player does, because he gets a ball, he gets a walk, he runs to first base. He gets a hit, he runs to first base.
Like
he gets
sprints.
a home run. Yeah, he runs. He drops the bat and hauls ass. He had what the heck did he have? Plantar fasciitis,
Yep.
which is like extremely painful last year. He'd still run. Like, everyone needs to play like that. And so I texted James, I'm like, Nimmo was hit by a pitch and he still ran to first base. And he goes, I saw LOL. Right? And this is obviously, and I'm like, wow, look at you working. Like, wow, you're working so hard on base. You're watching the Met game. And so my response, I said, this was so funny to me. I said, I wish you were here watching with me and Patch instead of the random girl and the husky dog. Because, okay, in this photo, there's a girl and a dog. Guess what James has at home? A girl and a dog. So I was like, I wish that you were sitting on your ass doing nothing here with me and Patch.
I was working.
Okay. And bless this man. Bless this man. There's other people here. Another dude, random people, and I'm like, buddy. I was like, it had absolutely nothing to do with the fact, I wasn't like, there's a girl and you're sitting with her. I'm like, no, it was the
It was the fact that I was wrong.
It was the fact that in what I knew in the room with you was a girl.
Right, and a dog.
And a dog. And he was like, well, there's also these other people. And I was like, bro, I was just saying, you have those things at home. Like,
I was like, oh no, she's mad that I'm like, she thinks that I'm in a room with a girl by myself. And I'm like, that's not true.
Listen.
Like, that's where my brain went to panic. I don't know why.
yeah, because you alone in a room with a girl?
I hate that.
Listen, if she was naked, I might be a little bit worried.
Yeah.
Okay? if there was, but I don't, you're allowed to be alone or around other women.
I don't know.
No, I mean like this, like
Fair.
in a work environment, or when
Yeah.
you go curling, for instance, there are girls. Now, don't be behind someone teaching them how to curl. Like don't be all up.
That's not how I give it. The point. That was such a good gift because I saw that I started dying.
I was like, the point was not the fact. I wasn't like, you're alone with a woman. How very dare you? I'm like, it was so cute. It was so cute, and it was so innocent. And I was like, I love this boy.
I love this lady.
Ew, gross. He just needed you to know that you have all his love. Yeah. Oh my god. I don't know if I sent it to you. Yo, you don't have to stop that. Huh. Okay, I didn't send this one to you. James and I, when we go on, no touchy, exactly. Don't be doing this to anyone else, you know? When we go on car rides, we listen to Smosh, where they read like "Am I the Asshole" posts, or like just different like Reddit posts, right? Here, sit down, take your shoes off. I have to tell chat and you this one that I saw today. No Coldplay kiss cams for you.
No.
Yeah. So it was an Am I the Asshole post, okay? And it was a man who asked if he was the asshole for leaving his wife
Yes.
while she was giving birth to their twins.
Okay. Why did he leave?
He left the hospital. No, he left the hospital.
Why did you leave the hospital?
See, and that was like, we try and play this game, right? Like, where sometimes we'll pause it and we'll be like, okay, let's try and figure out a situation where he wouldn't be the asshole. And my immediate thought was, they have other kids, and another kid ended up needing to go to the emergency room. Okay, they have, like, it was an emergency situation, something.
Yeah.
Like, that could be the only way that I could be like, you're not the asshole, is if you left your wife because your other kid is in the ER with, like, a bone sticking out somewhere.
Or some
and she,
kind of crazy other emergency type situation.
Correct. It has to be an emergency. She has to, here, clearly he's here on Reddit asking if he's the asshole, so
you're probably the asshole.
Yeah.
Okay, so what did he leave the ER for? Or what did he leave?
So he, at first,
Tell me it was a baseball game.
No. So he was talking about how, his wife is in immense amounts of, pain. Like, she's squeezing my hand so hard, it's cutting off blood circulation, like, multiple times.
Okay,
and
she's pushing a watermelon out of her vagina.
And she almost threw up on me twice.
Oh no, blood circulation in my hands and not vomit, almost vomit.
And he claimed that she was being dramatic.
So why did he leave? There's got to be.
He was saying, oh yeah, even her mother was saying that she can be a little dramatic at times. I'm like, bro, she's pushing twins out.
There's a difference between
straight
dramatic,
to jail. Excuse me.
There's a difference between like being dramatic, like I burned tonight's dinner, the whole world's gonna come to an end, and like I'm giving birth to twins. This sucks.
Mm-hmm. I'm giving birth at all. This sucks.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, sure.
Like,
even that.
Someone's being dramatic, yeah. So evidently he works for his father. Like they have a company, they work together.
Uh-huh.
And he had a really big and important meeting scheduled the next morning.
The next morning, not even like.
No, it was like 7 or 8 o'clock at night when he's in the hospital with her. And he has a big, important meeting with important clients the next morning.
The next morning?
Yeah, so again.
Uh-huh.
So his dad was like, there's nothing. First of all, we'd also like to say that this man didn't stand a chance because his dad is the original asshole in this story. And he unfortunately trained his son to be the next generation of asshole. Because his dad said, there's nothing more you can do for her. Like, she's already at the you're not a doctor. Like, there's nothing that you can do. There's no reason for you to be there. I need you at this meeting tomorrow, so go home and get some rest. And bro did it. He went home. He went to sleep. How can you go to sleep when your wife is giving birth?
You're insane.
Uh-huh. Like, it's one, and like people were saying, like, it's one thing if...
Is this about my brother? I feel like this is my brother.
I mean, I don't know. Does he post on Reddit?
Probably not.
He doesn't have twins.
No, but he does have kids, which is unfortunate.
Yeah. Like, the one girl was saying that, like, her dad was late getting to the hospital when she was born because he was across the country and her mom went into labor early. He got on a plane. Like, there are instances where, like, someone isn't there.
You're actively trying to get there.
Correct.
You're not actively trying to fucking leave.
Correct. Like, there are times where people miss things and, it's not but that's not the case here. That man would be in trouble. Divorce.
He missed
I bet he doesn't refill the Brita either.
I want to know what this guy does.
That's what they were saying.
Do.
But everyone else was also saying, if I was the person that they were meeting, and I found out that this guy left his pregnant wife giving birth to come to this meeting, I'm instantly not doing business with you. likewise, if they said, hey, we're really sorry to have to cancel this, or I have to do this without my son here, his wife is, in labor, bet. We'll reschedule, we'll do business, whatever. Your priorities are straight, bro. The other thing, too, was that his dad said it's not that big a deal and it's pretty gross to see your child be born anyway.
I can feel the love, Pa.
That's what I said. This poor guy had no chance. Because... Sit down.
Hold on. I've been sitting.
But she's right there she wants to snug. So while he was giving, doing this meeting, wife gives birth. So he wasn't there.
God. Yeah, of course.
And now she's mad at him. She's threatening divorce.
I 100%
Sure.
would.
I would be too.
I'd be questioning everything. Now, the only other devil's advocate thing I could say to get him out of this, which doesn't sound like it's the case whatsoever, but let's say him and Dad went into business together, and this business meeting will make or break the business. I'm sorry, make or break the business. And threaten the livelihood and being able to support kids.
Oh yeah, well that was the thing he was saying, was that his job is higher paying than hers.
But I mean, okay, fine.
No, you're
higher paying
still...
than her. But like, if you don't close this deal, and tomorrow is the only time you can close this deal, because you have some foreign investors who came out of town and they're only going to be.
I think that
it's the craziest. Like,
nope.
I would maybe consider being like.
Here's the thing.
I'd give him an iota of forgiveness, but I'm still not forgiving.
Here's the thing. She begged him not to go.
That's fuck.
If she said go, I'm good. Like, I got this. My mom's here. This is here. Like, you can go. I know how important this is. But she was like, don't leave. Stay. And he was like, I gotta go. And I'm like, I can't.
Wild that he just like. If he could have, like, waited and slept in the, like, a little bit, slept in the hospital room, whatever, on and off, like, taking power naps between contractions and stuff like that, and then, like, see where you're at. But even then, that's so...
You would power through the whole night, Zoom call in to the meeting.
Yeah.
You would be awake the whole night with me.
That's if I even Zoom call in. Like,
yeah, no, but you wouldn't leave. You would be awake the whole night too. You wouldn't power nap.
Even if I went home, I wouldn't be able to sleep. Like,
thank you. Bro went home and went to bed.
How do you just like get under your duvet, like have a little bit of chamomile tea or something, and like put on some relaxing music, and just like how? How?
No, I'm the same sleeping. I would not do business with someone. Like, if I found...
any and all contracts.
Absolutely. If I found that out, I'd be like, bye.
I do not trust you to do what's in the best interest of my company if this is how you do it.
I don't trust you to do what's in the best interest for me, for my company, for any of my clients, for whatever.
Yep.
And like...
If you're willing to abandon your family...
Like Shane said, the only... His like... devil's advocate, he goes, I could see if he was a heart surgeon or something in the same hospital and they were like, doctor, we need you, this man, like there was a bad accident and these people like they absolutely need you in order to survive. Like,
I don't even think wife is blaming you.
Correct. If you're the only one who can save this bus of children.
Wow.
And she did it twice. She pushed 2 watermelons out.
Golly. That is... He's probably the biggest asshole out of all of the Am I the Assholes I've ever heard.
Yeah, I would agree. But this was a scheduled meeting, James.
Oh, yeah, because
yeah, we listened to a lot of these ones, but that one today that I saw, I was like, oh my god. Because a lot of times there's, like, more gray area. There's more nuance to it. And you're like, okay, I need more information. Like, there was no updates on this story. There was no nothing. Because, like, the verdict here by everyone, 100% was, you're the asshole. But also, like people were saying, and like I said too, his dad is also an asshole. Because his dad instilled these values in him and then told his kid to leave his wife. Like, that's the part to me that's wild, is that the dad was like, it's not that big a deal. I had to stop listening to Am I the Asshole stories because it destroyed my faith in humanity. Castrate the dad, too. There's some pretty fun ones. Like, I sent one to James to watch later that was asking, I don't know if it was like an Am I the Asshole post or something else, but talking about this guy about to get married. This girl was like, I don't know if I'm overreacting to this, but like my fiance and his best friend. James, are you listening? Yeah. Send each other dick pics. But like, of their own. And she's like, am I wrong in thinking this is bad or weird? Like, is he gay? Is he like closeted? Is he bi? Is he?
My best friend?
No. This other Am I the Asshole thing. Where? Here, hold on. Wait. We're just gonna play the opening. You ready?
Am I overreacting? I, a 25-year-old woman,
so
think my boyfriend, a 30...
It was Am I Overreacting? It wasn't an Am I the Asshole. It was an Am I Overreacting?
Am I overreacting? I, a 25-year-old woman, think my boyfriend, a 33-year-old man, is lying to me and is gay with his best friend. We are set to get married soon. We've been together for 3 years. We have great... He tells me he loves me, he wants kids, and he tells me it's just a joke and they do this because it's funny. Mm-hmm. His best friend, we'll call him Tyler for the sake of this post, and him talk to each other all the time. I've seen over his shoulder texts saying things like, I'm a your ass so hard it's gonna hurt to walk days after.
Oh, what?
And I have seen photos of both of them sending pictures of their... I was snooping last night. I know I shouldn't do that. But Tyler sent my fiance a photo of his a couple days ago, and my fiance said, nice bro, and things like, too bad I'm not gay or I'd suck that. Like, it almost seems like they are joking, but sending actual pictures of their... Like, multiple times, and both of them hard. Talking like this pretty regularly. Am I overreacting? Please help. Please help. We are set to get married soon, and I'm worried he's cheating on me with Tyler. Edit, I don't have a problem with him being gay. I have a problem with him cheating on me.
That is so crazy.
That's wild. Too bad I'm not gay or I would suck that dude.
See, that line is some shit you would say. You or Brendan or Andy.
I was like not over. I'm like originally I'm overreacting, right? Like you're overreacting. Like that's just how homies be sometimes. And then once I heard hard dick pic, I'm like, now you're not overreacting. Like, it's one thing to send, like, a funny picture of a ball sack. Not even necessarily your own. Like, just a ball sack in general, because they're funny. But, like...
Imagine if my mother walks into this stream.
Your own rigid...
Oh my god, please!
Penis. Like, you can't... You know, that's your...
Oh my god, this stream went so PG-13 so fast.
You're probably not overreacting on that one.
Oh, I'm so sorry if someone's new. Hi, welcome.
Rigid.
And so, both of these guys are gay that he's reading this to.
It is a funny bit if they actually are straight.
It is a funny.
It's funny. Really funny.
It's a funny bit. I have a college friend who set like a full a full frontal nude, but it was like medical. It was very like.
That's a
like
good
to
one.
the group chat, we were like, "Why'd you just send us your?" He was like, "Ha ha ha."
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I've had those straight friends before too.
There are people out there who are like, amongst friends, are so comfortable with each other.
Yeah.
And it's wild for people who aren't, but it's like, hey, that might
That's
be
just
where
how
they're
they are.
at.
All right, let's see. Is he gay? We'll find out.
We have a comment from how their texts are worded.
So yeah, that was. I mean, do y'all want me to play the rest of this? Do I need to play the rest of this now?
No.
I'm so glad.
Yeah, it's hard, right?
It is
'Cause
hard.
I'll be like,
It's hard.
Yeah, because like I'll tell Andy I love him.
Sure.
Be like, I've played gay chicken with like Menuza before.
Oh.
You know, we both lose. You know what that is?
I've not
You
heard this
don't know what gay
story.
chicken is?
I've not heard this story.
Oh, like it was just a game that like we would just fuck with each other. Sorry, I'm cursing. Like
No, it's okay. This
Where it's
is...
just like you go in like,
Huh?
and whoever pulls away first loses. But if you kiss, you end up losing anyway.
I mean, I know that guys also like. You know, there's your.
These are all military friends though.
Yeah, military has a different kind of sense of humor. It's a
Very
weird.
dark.
It's a weird one.
Very
It's
weird
not
and
even dark. It's just like you. I don't know many straight men that would play gay chicken.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like I can see a bunch of bored military guys though sitting around doing like.
Yeah.
It's just a different. There's nothing. Like she said, I have no problem with him being gay. I have a problem with him cheating on me.
Yeah.
Like it has nothing to do with like.
Your sexual orientation, just don't.
Yeah, don't do it while I'm engaged. Like, you want to know how it ends? I can play the rest. You gonna listen, James? Okay. There's a difference between fooling around, doing it constantly. There's also a difference between, like... Not necessarily, like... There's a difference between doing it as, like, a joke and doing it because it excites you, if that makes sense. Like, that to me, like, that bridges that cheating aspect again, is, like, are you doing it to, like... because you like it, or are you doing it because like this is just a weird meme that went really exploration is fine, you gotta be on the same page as your partner. Yeah, I never knew my husband played gay chicken. James, let me know when you're here so I'll play the rest of it. Listen, these... I always fall away. You lost every time. See... Any of those guys, if you kiss them, I wouldn't be upset. Menuza, Andy, Brendan, like, I wouldn't be mad at you. If I knew that made you win a game, you know? Like, these are guys that I trust explicitly, implicitly, like. Now, if you did that with anyone else, we'd have issues, but like those... That very small group. I'm comfortable in my own sexuality, but not that comfy. Kiss them to win! Do it! Don't lose! Alright, here's the rest of this.
It kind of sounds as though nothing has happened between them, but both secretly want it to, and they're just testing waters. I don't know. Either way, I would definitely attempt a completely honest discussion with him about this. I guess it's... because, like... It could all be, like, funny and jokes. It's also a boundary for her that could maybe be like, hey, you are, like, sending nudes to each other.
Right.
Like, that is pretty extreme. Maybe that makes you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Babe, it's a joke. It's a joke,
A conversation does need to be had, obviously.
Yes,
but
definitely.
that's, yeah.
Someone else said, guys don't send each other pics for fun. Doesn't happen, and I would stand my ground hard on that, and I would let him know that in no way will you ever support cheating of any kind with guys or girls. So if he has feelings, either gay or bi, he better speak now, because if you find proof, it won't go well. I would also ask for a prenup with a cheating clause that covers messages, pics, emotional and physical cheating, with huge penalties if it happens.
I'm like,
The
that's a
pics
little
with his buddy
hard.
and the gay talk would stop, or the wedding wouldn't happen.
Okay, that's a little.
I was like, that's a little extreme.
I don't like just to be like, guys don't do this, because it's kind of falling in line with what we were saying earlier of like, well, that's gay and straight guys don't do that. It's like, I don't know,
You don't know this guy.
People out there
these
do
days.
all sorts of different things. You know. I also think it's fair if she goes, hey, this makes me uncomfortable.
Sure, and that's fine too.
Well, last comment. The saying about sucking bit is the type of jokes me and the people I work with make all the time. Only a few that have a stupid sense of humor, though. But the actually seeing each other's is a bit strange and would make me question stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not in the wrong to question.
She's not overreacting.
No.
I don't think she's overreacting.
And the same bit can be done without it being.
Well, and that's the thing too, James, is that I was like, the saying it and then the saying it wouldn't be concerning to me. If you were sending yes. If you were sending pictures, that's where I'd be like, hold up. The saying it is one thing, at least again in your group of military friends. If you were doing that again with other people other than like your, military buddies, I'd be like, yo, what are you doing? Like, why are you making this kind of jokes? But like, pics are one thing. Oh my god, do you have pics on your phone? Have you sent? Oh god. I want to get married if I felt the need to have that kind of a clause. Yeah. Agreed. I agree, sleeping. It's one thing to have like a clause in place of like some kind of like for people who are famous and they have a crap ton of money and they need to have like clauses in place to keep them safe from people who are trying to like do things that, whatever. But the average person I don't feel needs to have anything in place. Not like if you don't trust the person with like your life, there's no reason to like you don't need a prenup. Again, celebrities, if you have a business, I can understand needing to do something if you have like a very successful business or something, just for the business sake, not because you don't trust your partner, but in order to like for liability or whatever. Like I can see some of that stuff. There's a difference between lack of trust and like keeping stuff safe, I guess.
Or like you just send a random.
Oh, hold on. I'll go back.
Is a bit strange. The saying about sucking bit is the type of jokes me and the people I work with make all the time. Only a few that have a stupid sense of humor, though. But the actually seeing each other's is a bit strange and would make me question stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not in the wrong to question.
She's not overreacting.
No.
I don't think she's overreacting.
And the same bit can be done without it being your. Like you just send a random.
That's true.
And it's like that's a nice. But if it's your, it's like, well, that you've just sent me your actual.
The aspect is definitely
aspect.
Yeah.
Like a book.
All right. Update number 1.
Okay.
Mention.
The dimension. Whoa.
Okay.
All right. Update number 1. I'm going to play it cool for a couple days and just keep an eye on their behavior. Tyler is coming over to hang out this coming Tuesday afternoon, and I might say something to gauge their reactions. Not sure what yet, but something to see if they look at each other weird or something. I don't know. I'll update later when I know my plan. I hope this turns out all to be just some big joke between them. A big joke, a big...
Yeah.
Dude.
The beeps are all just
number
words
2.
for,
Wow. I'll start with that. I didn't say anything when they were together. I was full of anxiety and all in my head, and I just couldn't do it. I brought it up this morning before he left for work. I said something to the nature of, I looked at your phone, and I would love to know why you two are with each other. I'm not comfortable with it, and we need to talk about this. Are you gay or... He literally burst out laughing as I'm tearing up asking this. He says this is all a big joke. He says that this whole thing started because they were making fun of homophobes and people who are insecure with their sexuality, and it went from jokes to full-on pics. He said they talk about how it's so funny that seeing a makes you gay, or people find it gross when in fact it's no different than a picture of an ear or a hand. It's a big inside joke because straight men are not supposed to act like this, and people who think that makes you gay or weird are just insecure and childish. He says that it started with just sending pictures of from the internet and eventually led to them sending their own because of the shock value. I literally do not know what to think about this. I told him to stop it now, and he said he would respect that and to not do it anymore. But also said I need to chill and doesn't like that I looked at his phone. Ugh. I did see him start talking on his phone as he was leaving the driveway, probably bitching about me. Sometimes we read Reddit stories and I'm like, I have never heard a story like this before. I don't know if I ever will again.
Yeah.
I don't, like, if someone told me this, I'm like, I don't know what advice to give you. Man.
I'm glad it's exactly what we expected.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And, but also fair. They should stop sending to each other, I guess.
A fair boundary.
I guess.
Yeah. But also very funny.
This literally reminds me of my friend.
I love that he's just like, yeah, okay, I'll stop.
Yeah, all right. Stop. Yeah, I can't send him anymore. Gosh.
Damn.
Oh my God.
We need more guys like that, I guess.
I don't want that.
That is the most chaotic good or
chaotic good, for
chaotic
sure.
Neutral?
Chaotic,
I don't know what. That's just chaotic.
Yeah.
I do like the whole thing of like, it's like an ear.
It's like an ear, man.
It's like,
It's
yeah.
not, though.
Yeah.
Like someone
the
said.
word aspect is still what I'm caught up on. I'm like, okay, so you work it up and then send it to your bro.
Right.
Yeah.
Work it up.
Work it up and then send it. Wow.
Oh God. Oh my God. Oh. No, honestly, fair all around. He like everything worked out fine in that one, but I like, am I overreacting? Like, that was not anywhere where I thought Nope, I couldn't have. I like that James got quiet. He's probably like texting the guys like, oh no. Who posted about this? Also, hearing this conversation next to a group in Bible study is probably the wildest thing that you could possibly... Like, that's gotta be, like, the craziest place that you could possibly hear this video. That was beautiful. I love those guys. I love that, like... I love the Am I the Asshole the stuff. I love, like, they have, like, a lot of really good, like, talk showy kinds of things. Like, the group is all... I love the group. It's a good group of people. We enjoy, like I said, there's a podcast that you can listen to. Funny of a joke, I'd literally tell my husband. Yeah. I would be curious though too, to know if this guy and the other, like, if they are military. Because I do feel that is a very military sense of humor. It's very off kilter. Like, it's just, it can be dark, it can be weird, it can be, you know, like, it's just a different brand. And I've learned that having been friends with someone in the military, being married to my husband, like, knowing his friends, knowing, like, other people, it's just different. It's a different kind of thing. They're part of a frat. Yeah, something. Smosh is great. I agree. Shane is hilarious. I love Shane. I also didn't put it together. Like, I didn't watch, what was it? I know the one show was Sunny with a Chance that had Demi Lovato in it. I forget what the spin-off was. But I didn't realize that he was on that show. He and one of the other guys. Yeah, he was on like a couple of different shows in like the early 2000s. And I had no idea until like one of their episodes. And I was like, oh my god. Like, I didn't even realize. I never would have put those together. It's ad time. We've been yapping for an hour. I haven't even, oh my god, I haven't braided a single hair. Alright. I suppose that I've put this off long enough. So, the question that we kind of had before we go to ads was if we should do a regular traditional braid or a bubble style. And I think I have enough hair that we could do a regular. I also think that I might want to put this piece in just to try and like keep the hair from lying too flat. I don't know. We're gonna try. I've yapped long enough. I've stalled long enough. We'll take a quick stretch break. I'll be right back. And yeah, like I'll bump it. Yeah. And then we're gonna attempt this. Regular braid. Okay. I don't honestly know how well I'll be able to get stuff in camera. I might, if anything, switch to the other camera and like switch to a different angle because I feel like I might have to like hold her in like a weird way to keep her head still. So yeah, when we get back, I'm gonna go get like something to cover my legs because the internet's a weird place, and if I'm holding her like in between my knees, I don't want my legs showing because again, the internet is a weird place, and people do weird things. So I'll do that. I'll go grab something real quick and then we'll be back and we'll give this an attempt and keep everything crossed that it goes well. All right, quick stretch break. I'll see you all in a few. Alrighty, ads are wrapping up. Thanks for hanging out through them. Also, Sam, I realized that you said something about Brett, and I completely missed what it was. Do you think that we should add this little bump piece first, or should we try braiding without anything added and see how it goes? Again, this is what we're going for here. And they fart. They make the other mechanics uncomfortable. I love that. Braid first. Wait, what's a Dutch braid? Oh, like where you take the pieces? Is that what? Listen, I'm all for like a back. What? A what? A what? You pass under, not over. So not over, but under. Okay. Cause we are hunters. It makes it bump out. Oh, isn't that interesting? All right. I like literally. Hang on. Legs. I'm borrowing them. I'm borrowing them from a friend. These aren't mine. Hey, are you going to the kitchen?
I am. What would you like?
I guess. See, I'm like, is it bad for me to drink the strawberry lemonade drink? Should I not?
No, you can have it.
Okay, then a thing of that.
Okay.
You're sure it's not gonna kill me?
It'll be fine.
Are you sure? This is what it's like being married to someone with anxiety. And more water! He can't hear me. Even if he could. He doesn't listen. He didn't even listen to the end of that Reddit. He was one of the ones that wanted to hear the end of it. And I asked him at the, like, during the stretch break, I was like, what'd you think? And he was like, I didn't hear. Oh. Cool. Cool. Men. Alright. I just put 2 pins, like, into her neck and head to try and hold it in place. This is what we're working with. Alright. So this is middle. Trying to get okay, so I normally go like that, so we have to go under. Hi. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I won.
Technically, you lost.
Oh. But you did too?
No, because I kept going in.
Oh.
You lose if you look away, and you both lose if you actually.
Okay. Braiding under. Like that? No. I went under. I mean, something's going to have to go over. Because normally I braid like this. So something's going to have to go over, unfortunately. Everything can't... But if it's going under something, then something's on top, therefore over. I'm watching a video. Yeah. Top strand. What? You didn't cross that under, lady. No, God. Take the top strand and cross it under and into the middle. Am I stupid? She says take the bottom she says take the middle, cross the bottom strand under. Okay, so see, it does go over. The middle is going over and the bottom is going under. Okay. Because she literally, like, moved... She moved... Like, you literally just moved one over while you said go under. What are you doing? What? What? I'm literally gonna follow this lady. So yes, something went over, but another thing went under. Now this goes under this. Okay. Now we grab a little bit of hair. Okay, she's grabbing the hair. Oh god, she moved something and I looked down. Okay, grabbing the hair. Okay. Wait. That's there. This is here. Now this goes under that. I see. Okay. And now this. And then the right strand goes under the middle strand again. Okay. Okay, so now left goes under first. And now right goes under next. Right? Like that. I'm learning something new. I can't wait to go to bed. Under. And under. Wait. This. Under. And under. Under and under. Okay. It's probably not going to look good because it's the first time I'm doing it. And now this way. And that way. Oh my god, rubber bands just went everywhere. Yeah, the bottom looks good. We're gonna see how it looks from the front in a second here. So, like, that part doesn't necessarily look terrible, but this is way too loose here. So I need to, like, pick more of it up as I go. Now, I guess the real question here is, do we feel like that's enough, or should I add the piece so that it bumps it up more, like that? Like, it's not bad, no. Like, if we're looking at this, do we need to bump it up a little more? Adding hair faster would be helpful, yeah. Okay. Whoa. We're going up, 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 it's our moment. Alright. No more. You get the start to be closer to the hairline than you can do without the bump. If I can get... Yeah, I don't know. It'll help keep it tight. Okay. Dang it, most of that was pretty good. Thanks. Yeah, I've never done that before. Jeez. All right, we didn't tangle. We're good. Let's just pin this into place. Let me... Gonna be golden. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing, but I can hardly see what I'm doing. I guess we'll come back over here. I pinned that like super close. And I do think that's going to give us the height we're going to need. Just even without... Hang on, let me flip the camera. It's confusing me. Is this what I needed to do? There we go. That helps. That helps me a ton. Okay. Except that... Hang on. There we go. Okay. So I think that that will help get it to the height. Because this is it without it being braided. And you can see it goes like up more now. Versus before, where it just went flat. So yeah. Okay. The other nice thing too is that if I sew this in place, it covers up all the peach, which means then we won't have to worry about if the hair separates a little bit in any spot, because it'll look like it's purple underneath. It won't have peach peeking through anywhere. So if it gets shifted a little bit, that's why I feel like part of it was a little bit loose at times, was because I was like, ooh, if I pull that too hard, it's going to expose her hair, or her scalp, I guess. Yeah. Secret blending technique and adding volume. Yep. This is like the stream of weird camera angles. And weird conversations, but you know. You get a 50-50 chance of that when you come to my stream. That's what makes it fun. And we'll add just a little bit of stuffing to keep it from losing its bump shape. Take some of that out so I can... There we go. Haha. So how's everybody else doing today? Anyone doing anything? Bored at work? Eating cheese? What kind of cheese? Thankfully, I'm mostly just tired and want to be done. Can't get help until my boss is done with their call. Uh-oh. Mature cheddar. There's a question. What's everyone's go-to favorite kind of cheese? I'm a Munster cheese kind of person. Welcome back. Cat fell asleep and now I can't move. That's true. It is against the law to move once the cat's asleep. Gouda or sharp cheddar? Goat cheese. Gouda. I know James is a sharp pepper jack kind of person. He also likes goat cheese too. Pretty much any cheese except for blue and camembert. Okay. Cheddar or provolone. Mainly because but so many because I'm from Wisconsin, yeah. Colby Jack if it's by itself or making sandwiches at home. Swiss if I'm heating meat up on the stove. Provolone when I get subs at a restaurant. Fair. Strongly prefer melted cheese. Nothing wrong with that. I don't see a problem with it. It was really funny. So I will say, and James agrees with this, and James is a Yankee fan, although he was watching a Met game at work today. Anyway, I digress. We have, like, arguably the best announcers in baseball, right? They're just fun, they're silly. Yesterday, they, like, showed a kid on, like, the, you know, camera who was, like, eating nachos. And one of the guys, like, you know, I never understood, like, the appeal of nachos. And the other one's like, and he was like, I just don't. He goes, you know, I can understand chips and guac or chips and salsa. He's like, I don't understand the appeal of nachos. And the other guy just goes, cheese. But, like, it was just it was just one word, kind of nod, and it was just cheese. That's cheese. Nachos, what's the appeal? Cheese. Cheese is the appeal of nachos. Like, it's so valid, honestly. Hates the melted nacho cheese but likes nachos. Yeah, fake nacho cheese, not the vibe. Like, the fake stuff, like the stuff that's like goopy orange mystery liquid versus like actual cheese. Yes. Nachos with real cheese Yes. I used to make, like, at home, they're poor man nachos, if you will, where, like, you would take, like, cheese slices and put them on, like, chips, and you pop them in the microwave for a little while, because that was all I could do at that point. We didn't have an air fryer, we didn't have anything like that. It was before all that stuff. And that was, like, the best way. Because, again, you're getting, like, you can pick any kind of cheese slice you want. You want Munster cheese, you want shredded cheese, you want to get sharp cheddar, you want to get, like, whatever. You know, we always had, like, singles, but we didn't always have, like, the shredded cheese. But, yeah, shredded cheese, like, sprinkled, Korean Mexican fusion. Oh. In the microwave when he's lazy. Yeah, but, like, that's, like, peak nachos to me. Because it's not the fake cheese like we were just talking about, where it's like, why is the cheese this color and this texture? It's incorrect. And then today, my booth in baseball, they were, like, showing some people on, like, the big screen in between innings, and they were like, oh, yeah, you know, everyone loves their 15 minutes of fame. And I was like, uh-oh. And, you know, our ballpark has it's a newer ballpark, has a really big screen. They just got a new, like, TV, like, a new screen there not that long ago. And the one guy was like, yeah, you know, if you get projected here, like, you can see your pores, like, the screen's just that big. And then the one guy goes, though, I don't know that many people really want to be on the big screen this week. And one of them goes, huh? And the other one's kind of giggly. And the one's like, what do you mean? And then the other one's like, well, I don't think there's anything to worry about. He goes, Coldplay's not playing here today. And I was like, oh my god. Was working that concert? No way. That's wild. Yep, there it is. So then what do the camera crews start doing? They start showing, like, couples. I was like, camera guys. Camera guys have no chill. I love it. That's gonna be memed until the end of time, and it's so deserved. I can't wait for the Am I the Asshole post about that. Am I the asshole? He deserved it, absolutely. Included a kiss cam in the video for the first time ever. It made sense to have a kiss cam, to be honest. I love all the people that are, like, making jokes about it. Where, like, certain stadiums will start playing, like, Coldplay songs, and, like, they have, like, it says Coldplay cam, and then they'll focus on couples who are standing like that couple, and without fail, every single one of them is like, and, like, plays it off. if there's a way to, like, tack these down so that they, like... Oops. Stay... I don't know, like, should I almost, like, glue it? I don't know how to... I saw a skit I saw a skit where the camera guy was an internet company but didn't get the job. Run to the CEO son, so he went on a revenge plot. Oh my god. I love that. Also, you know what I haven't done in like forever is a Poke Daily. Let's go do one of those real quick. For some reason I can't explain. Morning, Emily. Okay. Bump installed. Oh wait, no, I need that there. It's holding her head on. We're watching it before you share it. Feel free to share it in like the memes channel on Discord. All right. Okay. Under. And under. No. Wait. Yeah. Under. Damn it, I gotta watch how to start it again. Was that right? Wait, oh my god. I almost watched this person doing a French braid I didn't realize that the YouTube video had kept playing. And I was about to be like, wait, no, I'm doing it wrong. Okay. Under. Under. And under. Trying to hold it tighter this time. And under. And under. Okay. I'm trying to do bigger sections. And under. And under. I don't understand what you're saying, Emily. I mean, there's a part of me that's wondering if it would just... Oh, it's fine. I do wonder if it would be easier to do like the bubble braid, but this is more accurate. I also can't braid it for a couple of rows because I have to get everything up by a certain point or else it doesn't look good. So as much as I would love to do it for a little while, it's not gonna happen. I can do like a couple, because then I have to get all of it up by a certain point or else it looks bad. Yeah, we were talking about, so someone had done the, like, oops. Someone was talking about how Rumi's hair, the way that it's styled by like cosplayers and people like wig designers, is in a bubble braid style because there's no way to actually get that much hair. Like no one has this much hair to get this volume. And so the only way to do that is to bubble braid it and then like kind of separate a little bit. But if you look, like, her hair is traditionally braided. Like, it's not a bubble braid. Like, it's just a braid. So so I can do a couple of do a little section. Let go. Play nice, hair. You've been doing so good. Come on. Thank you. I know that you have been styled many times. The volume, I do think, is big enough with the yarn. I definitely think that her hair, like, I don't... And adding this, like, bump here to make it stand up a little bit, I do think that it, I think that it's enough. For sure. Okay. You learned to braid with yarn, really? Alright, we're under... and under again. This is the first time, like, you're watching me do this live. This is the first time I've ever done Dutch braids. So, if you're here today, you're witnessing Megan's journey into Dutch braids. With yarn pigtails, that's cute. Move under. Under, Megan. Wait. Something is wrong. Oh, good. Ads? Okay. We're gonna take a break. I'm gonna stop for a minute, and I'm gonna sit up straight, and I'm gonna stretch. And then we'll come back and we'll try this again. I need to take a break. So we'll do some words. I'll see you in a few. Day 87. Day 130,000. going up, up, up. This is our moment. Gonna be golden. Okay. So this is the moment. We're gonna be golden. Okay. Middle goes under. Always going under. Picking up some hair. Picking up some hair. Middle. Under. Under. Middle. Alright. It's going under the middle. So the middle goes over, yes. Under the middle. Under the middle. No, you're so good. This is like so much freaking hair to work with, too. Okay. Under. I promise I'll look up at chat in a second. And under. Oh my god, I swear, Artemis, I love you more than anything. Go away. Don't come up here right now. Not the cat being like, "Hi, Mom. You sure are talking to yourself a lot. You must really need my help." Hi, Glitzy. And under. Okay. And the last piece. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Last pieces picked up. Can we make Artie's middle name Isabella? What you doing? Yes. Oh yeah, this is the one. If it's not, I'm shaving her head. But hey, I learned how to Dutch braid today, so put that on my resume. Ha! Stop looking at me, cat. I'm just washing my face, Mom. I'm a good girl. I learned something new. Time for bed. Good night. Thank y'all for watching me as I rebraid this hair. Look at, do you see my pants? FYI, this is not cat fur. That's all yarn fiber being braided and unbraided over and over again. Nope. It's fuzz. It's yarn fuzz. Okay, so this part is going to get glued. Cause, excuse my language, but fuck that little bit. Okay? The rest of it looks great. That little bit right there, that little bit that isn't great, it's gonna get a little dot of like hot glue. Hi, go... I don't even know how many times we did this, but we nailed it. And see, it was worth it. Oh my god, I broke her! I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. She's meant to do that. Sorry. Could you imagine? The hair was just too heavy. Okay, let me close. It would have been absolutely terrible. I would have just sewn her head. I would have just glued it. Screw it. Just hot glue, super glue. Look at her. Oh, God. Sorry, the camera just... Hi. No more hiding. I'm done trying. I have to reflip the camera. Hold on. There we go. Throw it in the fire. Okay. Wait, let's... Can you see the purple fuzzies? Yeah, it was all yarn. I literally put these pants on just because I didn't want to have a camera aimed at my crotch wearing shorts. Because the internet is weird and full of weird people. So I haven't had any animal on me or near me in these. So that was all just polyfiber. Alright, camera, there we go. Okay. I'm sorry, let me see if I missed anything in chat. Because I was locked in. But hi Glitzy, how are you? This looks amazing. Oh. To use pins, yeah. Perk of it being stuffing. Not me, like, can you imagine just like, I couldn't imagine braiding that much hair in real life. You know? That's a lot. That's a lot. Okay. So... we have a couple of options on how to fix that one little bump spot. My arms would fall off. Yeah, we were talking about like the muscle that is required just to even braid your own hair. The other thing too I had like chapstick on because I had a hive on my lip today, because of course I did. And so I couldn't even use my mouth. Like when I would braid my own hair, one strand was always in the mouth. One was in each hand, one was in my mouth. So it'd be like hand, put one in the mouth. Hand, like it just, that's how it always went. Okay. Hell yeah. Okay. We also... This might be a little silly. But we're all... What are we if not a little silly? I'll be right back. This shouldn't be this long. Let me find a picture of her not close-up braid. It needs to be a little bit higher. And I don't want it to look like I cut it with scissors. I'm not silly. Not today. You've definitely been silly other days. To wake up and feel like... Okay, here's a good picture. I like that all of these pictures are from like my favorite scene in the whole movie. I watched a movie again today, and I cried. I think that like not taking my meds the other day kind of, you know, affected me, because I was watching this and I was like, but you can see how long her hair is here. It's like, we're not too far off, but like it does need to be shorter, but I don't want it to feel like I just went like, because it, can I view it larger? It has like a natural, like how your hair would, like a natural taper. So what if I take this is how I trim my undercut with this guy. This is always when it's a little nerve-wracking, because it's like there's no going back from once you start like one thing I'm gonna do, put this camera back and use this phone stand temporarily to record video for the Instagram and TikToks, because this wig has taken 87 years to make and I have to do an update on it, you know? Let's clean that up so I don't have... Yeah, this has been days of stream, and I also, again, I was working on this off stream today. I re-straightened parts of her hair that were, it was too wavy for my liking. So that's why I watched the movie again today. I just popped it on while I was, re-straightening hair. What am I hearing? Yep, we started off talking about stream, you know? Never mind. I'm not finishing that thought. If you were here for the beginning of stream, you have witnessed something that you'll never see again, so drive safe. I mean, that looks pretty good to me. After earlier conversation, I didn't know what to expect. Could you imagine just coming into a stream and that happening? I think that's against TOS. I think it looks really good too. I just have to I think I might try to tack this down a touch with the hi. Thank you for not coming up here while I was doing this. Can I just... See, this is intrusive thought. Just shave a little, right in her... Like, she doesn't care. Look at her. Like, she probably... I'm using this side. She doesn't even care that that's touching her. I mean, now she's curious about it, but I could totally just I really want to say to do it. Come here. They want me to shave you. I need to get your sister that comfortable with the clippers so I could shave her butthole. Her sister is a Mancoon. I just realized I'm still recording. I was recording the trimming of the hair so I can use it in a video. I'm still recording. I gotta trim your sister's butthole. Fantastic. 10 out of 10. No, just, fluffy kitty bums are a pain. They're very cute. But and she does a good job of cleaning. It's just that sometimes there's more stuff that, you either need to brush it out or you need to trim it out. Heaven forbid that they have an upset tummy. A fluffy cat with an upset tummy. All of us neurodivergents letting the intrusive thoughts win. Literally why I picked it up when she came over and I was like, I should do it. And then I'm like, no, Megan. It's like when someone's like, here, hold this baby. And you're like, don't drop it. Why would I think that? Why would I think that? Why would I have clippers and be like, shave the cat? No. But also... Throw it! Here, can you hold this for a second for me? Yep. Yeet! I love you. I mean, listen, I also have a hair straightener. It's not plugged in right now, but let's just Hi. I'm glad that's not plugged in. You would... Here. We straighten you. You would like this. She's just like headbutting it. This is mine. Oh, I'm so glad it's done. Thanks everyone who like sat there through all those attempts and watched and rooted for me and didn't leave. The look in your eye was so beyond relatable. It just, like, it pops into your head, and this is what I always, like, say to people, because sometimes people, like, our first thought, yeah, I learned a new braid, yeah, our first thought is, like, you know, knee-jerk reaction, trying to protect us, like, oh my god, we have to run away from, you know, fill-in-the-blank thing, because it'll eat us. The first thought is not always the thought you should act upon. Right? Sometimes we need to, like, challenge our beliefs and be like, no, that's a silly first thought to have. Like, that, a lot of times, you know, we make snap judgments about people. I'm not going to judge anyone for making a snap judgment because we all do it. It's if you act on that judgment, you know? Like, oh, this person's going to be a jerk because fill in the blank reason. Well, don't listen to the fill in the blank reason until they've proven, you know? And so it's, I think that the same thing with, like, intrusive thoughts where it's like, just because you think it doesn't mean you should do it. Just because it's the first thought that pops into your head doesn't mean, like, you have a little inverted mohawk. What you think? She's like, Mom, I don't understand you. It's okay, I don't understand me either. No. Like I'm born to be. I mean, I really appreciate you headbutting my hand, but I would also really like to finish this. They say your first instinct is usually right, and I'm like, are you sure? Like, about some gut reaction, like a gut feeling, that's what's often right. Like, if you're like, this person feels like I should ban them, you have, like, that, like, gut feeling, and then, like, a couple of seconds later, you're like, yep, there's the proof. But no, the first instinct or your first thought is not usually right. The gut feeling that you get, though, that little, like, something about this feels a little iffy. She said no. My other camera's working today. I'm more powerful than you. You can't stop me. I have a pit bull on my shirt. Sorry, that was so random. Just... Not always. Sometimes it is. I won't say that it's not always right, because sometimes... Oh, okay, so another really random thought. Remember how we were talking about Descendants yesterday? The movie? It was on TV, so naturally when I was looking for things to just like have on in the background, I had it on. And, you know, a lot of the cast I already like know from other movies, other things, whatever. And I was like, you know, has Ben, the guy who plays, you know, the prince, has he done other things? And I Googled. And he has. But I also didn't know that he's Australian. And, like, uses an American accent in the movie. I had no idea. I need to reevaluate some things. Uh-huh. No idea. Hey, don't rub your face like that. Don't, ma'am. What's in your eye? Let me see. Let me see. Hi. But yeah, I just thought that was interesting. And I also thought it was funny because we were literally talking about Descendants yesterday. I'm the kind of person that needs like background noise on while I'm doing things. So whether it's a movie, TV show, music. Hi. You're the same. Background noise is important, yeah. Otherwise, your thoughts are too loud. Not everyone gets that. James is like, how on earth can you focus with all these things? And I'm like, listen, this just shuts up all the stuff, all the noise in here. Also why I end up like learning all sorts of weird random information, because I'll put something on and then I'll be like, I wonder, oh my god, like for instance, okay. Remember yesterday I talked on stream about how I wondered if the director's daughter, who's also named Rumi, if she did the voice of young Rumi, and I was like, I'm gonna have to Google that. I Googled it, and guess what? Her daughter was the voice actress for young Rumi, as well as the little fan at the signing, where like she hands Ginu the picture. That was her daughter, and I was like, it made my day. I'm like, that's so fucking cute. So I just kept thinking, like, if it wasn't, it should have been. And then I saw it was, and I was like, very good. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks to everyone who hung out today. I know that this was probably not the most exciting thing that we've ever done. But, like, it looks good. I might just add a little piece of, like, yarn with some glue right here to cover up those stitches. Ooh. Yeah, it's all coming together. It's fun for me. I like learning the braid and stuff, yeah. I can just picture people who know how to do it being like, God damn it, just do it like this. It's so easy. Like, you know, sometimes you want to, like, reach through and just be like, let me help. I wish I could see the little bump of hair behind my neck. Right? When you get that weird little bump of hair out of place in the front, on the back, whatever, and you just want to, like, yeah, that'd be great. Yeah. Ah, her head! Not again. No, I guess that's fair. I always worry. Period. No, but I mean that is true. But I always, when you're live and like learning something new, it can be hard because sometimes people like expect you to be like the expert or like, I don't know, don't want to watch. They just want to like see it happen. They want to see it happen quickly. And that's fair. I want to see it happen too. Megan, I always worry. That's it. Full stop. End of sentence. But like, and I feel like that is part to do with social media. Social media likes to show just like the successes, just like the end bits, and not the how to get there part. And so I feel like sometimes people, long content like this, where, you know, I'm live for several hours, sometimes people can be like, well, this is boring, this is annoying, nothing's happening, whatever. And I get in my head about that because I'm like, oh my god, like, you gotta keep going, you gotta keep, like, you can't, I don't know. Because I know that I personally am like constantly like swiping, you know. I can't parallel park because I get so anxious about people watching you struggle. Yep. Bye. Thanks for hanging out. She laid down behind me for a while. Had her paw in my butt crack. And now she's done. I don't know what this little fuzzy bit is, and I kind of want to, like... I'm gonna... If anything, I need to get, like, my nail scissor. Like, the precision little snizzers. Yeah. It looks really good. I'm glad that we did that little bump, too. Snizzers. Mm-hmm. Listen, every ounce of brain power went into this, okay? Words, English, language, no. That's gone. Words like snizzers exist now. I'm actually gonna go get my little fine point ones so that we can just snip that, put a little dot of glue. Be right back. I want to finish this today. Just kidding. The little snizzers are in here now. I got you. Welcome back. Yeah, there's an RD emote. It's animated too, which is like the best part. Also, I need you to appreciate the fact that... Oops, wait. I have to do it here. Gigantify. I need you to appreciate, because I hand wrote all the math formulas so that it looked like that. That's all handwritten. Hand-drawn diagrams, the whole shebang. Like, if you look, a squared plus b squared equals fish squared instead of c squared. See it? Over the top of her head. That's fish squared. A squared plus b squared. The one's over me? No. The lefty ones are more expensive. Gross. That shouldn't be a thing. Thank you. Honestly, what was dedication was moving them all. Little tiny bits. Increasing the size of some of them, like the loading one. That's a good one too. I have a lot of RD emotes. I'm working on other ones. I also have been working on the, like, you know how I've been doing the like new emotes, if you will, where I've been taking the, like, for Pippin, for instance, like, it took me forever to get, like, the coloring on her. I've been working on off camera, adding color to all the different angles that I drew. That way, again, whenever I want to make an emote at any age, like whatever, I'll have it. But eventually some of these might get redone, like just in the new style, if you will. Because like I feel like the already there, like those ones are slightly different than some of the other ones that I made. Like even the keyboard one, the keyboard smash, I know that that was probably like the most recent one I made, but I feel like that one looks the most different. But that one also looks more like the maple tap. I don't know. These ones give me similar vibes. I like her keyboard smash. It's our time. Given the chance, Maple would. Maple's banned people before. Not in this stream, obviously. Although he was here for like the St. Jude when we did some of the sewing. We let him come up to say hi. Maple and I are buddies. Yeah, you guys hang out in the wall together. I don't know why I put that on my non-dominant hand. That's just the spot that I had to like cut the hair, so I didn't want it to like end up coming undone or doing anything weird. So a little dot of glue. Well, this was an adventure, and I thank you all for being here and being a part of it. We're now done with base Rumi, and now we get to do all the fun outfits and things like that. Sent the last panels for my exhibit to the printer. Woo! Oh god. Okay. What's the exhibit on? Completed the next step. Yeah, she has one outfit on, minus shoes. She has no shoes, but like technically this is her one of her outfits. Like she has now I just have to make all the other little bits that go on top. I'm gonna have to figure out if I want to do, I think, because originally I was like, maybe I'll sew some things, maybe I'll, but I think, should we maybe crochet it all? I just feel like trying to source sewing stuff that matches, I don't know, could be hard. Caught in the current, salmon and survival in Southeast Alaska. Wow. A history of salmon fishing? That's so neat. It's a really interesting exhibit. Try and crochet it. It's funny because I didn't even think about the fact that, like, the fact that her head comes off is, like, really helpful. Because then, like, her outfits and things like that will be easier to... Like, technically we have this outfit here happening. Just minus the shoes. I feel like the shoes could be tricky to crochet. Because they're leather. I mean, we can just make regular shoes, but like we can crochet them. Also, I saved this to my Pinterest board. No, it's not anything that I need for reference, but it felt important to have. Yeah, I definitely need to look through like the 3D printer, like the STL files that are out. Because I definitely want to print the weapons that they have, because I think that'll be really cool. I've also saved some people's, like, tips, if you will, on how they've, like, done cosplay stuff, because some of it is stuff that I can translate into smaller scale. Like, I saw how someone made... the belt that she wears. Actually, hold on, wait, this is a better view. This belt that she wears, and like the chains. I saw someone how they did. Like, I saw how someone made that, and it really goes step by step. And I'm like, I can translate that small. So many baby sketches of Toothless saved on Pinterest. I'm gonna have to like go through and like add more, because I was really focusing on like hair stuff for the 3 girls. I'm like, now I have to focus on some outfit stuff. I definitely have to also, like, it's gonna become mixed media, really, because let's see if I can, there we go, like the little star here, like I need to find like a little metal piece, or again 3D print it. Yeah. I've also seen people who have, with the 3D printer, like, you can use, there's a million different types of 3D printing filament. You could honestly just use, like, clear or glow-in-the-dark blue to get that same look to it. Glow-in-the-dark, yeah. Well, we did it, chat. They said it couldn't be done. I don't know who they are, but honestly, there were points in time where I thought they were right. But we did it. It's done. And now just comes all the other difficult things, which is figuring out, oh my god, are you out of your... The amount of times that I was looking for this exact thing for, like, reference, it's getting saved, even though her hair is done. Like, the amount of times I looked for it. Found it! I found it! Super! Right when I finished. Like, her hair definitely is not braided this way. It's braided, it's French braided. Like, if you look at the direction. But the only way to get the definition and, like, the things like that with, like, the yarn, I feel like, is to do it the way that we did it. Really nailed the length. Yeah. That worked out really well. And how much to use, honestly. Like, this feels pretty proportionate to the doll size. Like, it doesn't feel too big, it doesn't feel too small. Like, the braid feels good. Can't make a braid that's both French and Dutch like that, yeah. Well, not only that, but, like, people were saying, you know, just to get, like, the amount of hair she would have to have. Oh, look, I just found one with Mira, with her hair. Sure, I'll save that too now. Oh, look, and here's one for Zoe. Fabulous. Thanks for the suggestion, Pinterest. The rest of her hair looks like it's going into a ponytail. What do you mean? This one was definitely the hardest hair to do, so naturally that's the one we start with. But honestly, the other thing is that their height, all of them have, they're all different heights. The direction of the strands on the sides of her head, on the sides of her hair. Oh, like this? Yeah, it looks like it's just pulled up. It's not like, yeah. I gotcha. But Mira is taller, Zoe is shorter, Genu is taller, and we're making him next. It'll be interesting to, like, do everyone's hair and just, I don't know, do all the things. If you want, we can keep working on it here and there on stream. If y'all are like, please, I'm so over it. That's fair, too. It's not even, like, the hair is spectacular, honestly. Like, that's part of what makes it so amazing. Like, the hair moves in a way that feels realistic. Like, that big braid of hers, Mira's hair that's, like, really long and loose, like, it works. It's really nicely done. Okay. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna cook dinner. And I'm gonna rot on the couch. Couch, 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 couch. Tomorrow, we might diamond dot, or we might work on our cross stitch. Because it's coming along, but he's not done yet. So, I'll see what we're feeling tomorrow. Couch, couch, couch. Literally, that's me right now. I'm just like, away I go. I can put this away for now. I had it out just in case I needed to add more. But honestly, I'm pretty impressed. I mean, there's a lot of things that I'm impressed about with this so far. But, like, the fact that I got the right amount of hair. Way to go, me. Okay. Let's go say hi to Amanda, aka Play in the Mud. She's doing some glazing. So let's go see what she's working on. Diamond dot is probably the most different for your hands. That's true. You're not wrong. Thank you all again for being here today. Thank you for the resub. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your time zone. Grab those raid messages. The first one is if you are a follower, and the second one is if you are a subscriber. And let's go over and say hello to Amanda. Like I said, she's doing some glazing today, so let's see what she's working on. And I'll see you all tomorrow back here at 3 o'clock. Have a wonderful rest of your time zone. And remember to eat something tasty, to drink some water, to take any meds that you have to take, to be kind to yourself and other people. Remember, you are loved. I shall see you all tomorrow. Come hang out in Discord. Okay, goodbye.